Welcome, everybody. This is Danny Man. Here I am live again. Tonight I am going to play some Warhammer 40k Darktide. I am going to play it tonight, and it is officially out. It's out right now. I have pre-ordered. I played both betas, the closed beta, played the pre-order beta. Man, I really love this game. This game, the same people who made Vermintide made this game, and they made it better. And I enjoy this game. The only problem I had with the game is that it kept crashing, and that was doing the beta. It kept crashing. It kept doing a hard crash, or it just cut off for no reason. But I seen people have played it. I have played a quite bit of it. But other than that, I really liked it a lot. I really enjoyed it. If I ain't never had no crash, I could have been like level up, be up in the levels in the game. But yeah, I'm gonna play some Warhammer and just trying to level up, do some grinding.
Something about tonight, but it felt like
well, I can't remember the tone. Maybe you can remind me.
Alright,
kind of like that.
let's get this game going. First, most of all, I am got to base it. Let me move my mic up a little bit. Base it is, the G Hub that I ain't haven't played this game for a minute. Just like Batman, I ain't just like on Gotham Knights. I ain't haven't played this game for a good while. Every time I played it, it kept doing crashes, more crashing. But everything should be all right. My camera froze up. The stream froze up. Looking at my screen. I'm looking at my phone. Looking at my phone. All right. Anyway. Anyway. Everything should be good. All right, let's get this going. I don't need my Jeep hub on. All right. Let's get this going. Everything good. Graphics card updated. They always saying it. I got the beta helmet. The beta tester helmet. Tips and tricks. You got cosmetics. I'm trying to look at.
Hello, dear. Mother has been waiting for you. Let's get you up to speed, shall we? Humanity's salvation.
Warhammer 40k Darktide is here, and after years of waiting, we can finally take our fight to the enemy, rise, and be amongst the God Emperor's most prized weapons of war. Hey there friends, it's Kodiak here, and today I'm sharing everything I wish I knew sooner about Fat Shark's first-person co-op horde-style action game, Darktide. First up, let's talk about the Auspex, or as I like to call it, the Scanny tool. Some of you might not know this even exists, which is why we're including it in this video. Certain missions, specifically investigation missions, require you to periodically pull out the Auspex and scan for plague infestation. Until your team has scanned the required number of things, you won't be able to move to the next zone. Now, the simple trick here is to make sure you identify when something needs to be scanned. Just look at the active objective in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. If it says the word scan anywhere up there, then you know it's time to pull out the Scanny tool. To do this, all you need to do is hit the 4 key on your keyboard. This will equip the tool. Hold down the right mouse button to activate the tracking function. Your goal is to move towards the big green circles on the display. Orient yourself so that the orb is directly in front of you, and then move towards it until the device is beeping and the thing to be scanned is glowing. Part of why I'm sharing this tip is because it's such a crucial element of team play. The longer you're in one spot, the more enemies get hurled your way, so the faster you can scan, the sooner you can be on your way. Alright, one more really simple trick before we get into some of the more nuanced stuff. We've been in a few groups with players that didn't understand some basic game concepts, like corruption. Corruption reduces your maximum health and restricts your ability to heal back to full health. You get corruption primarily by being knocked down, so there's a real reason for making sure you never get downed. Corruption can only be removed at a Medicae station. That means the medkits you place out in the field will not remove corruption and will only heal you up until that corruption threshold. If you have a lot of corruption, your goal should be to find a Medicae station as quickly as possible. Consider playing a bit more defensively when you're in this state, because if you get downed again while having that corruption, you'll inherit an even bigger reduction to your max health via more corruption. It's got a nasty compounding effect, which is why it should be a priority to get rid of it. Alright, next up, let's talk about an important tip for teams. Something I learned recently was that when a teammate is down, you can track their progress to death by looking at the darker part of the triangle indicator. Think of it like a vertical health bar. The darker part indicates how much health they have left. The closer that bar is to the bottom of the triangle, the closer your teammate is to dead. Why does this matter, you might be asking? Well, it's all about planning. Sometimes, especially in the harder difficulties, killing enemies takes priority to saving your teammate. That's just the way it is. That means having a visual indicator to let you know how much time you have left to reach them is a pretty important factor. This next tip has more to do with your own sanity than anything else. If you're like me, you've most likely been in a round where someone just randomly decides to go AFK without a word. In most cases, it's normal to wait a minute or two, but after that, it's time to move on, and you actually have some control as a player. Instead of waiting for the game to remove them after the idle timer, you can vote to kick them in the menus. I'll be honest, I didn't realize this was even possible until someone on my team used it to kick out another member that was gone for about 5 minutes.
Wow.
To initiate a vote to kick, all you need to do is pause your game. Then head to the social tab, and there you'll see your strike team on the left-hand side. Click on the person you'd like to kick, and a new menu will pop up. On the right side of your screen, click Vote to Kick from Strike Team. This will trigger a vote for the rest of the team. All 3 other members will need to agree to kick the player before it actually happens. But this is a pretty awesome feature when you're dealing with someone that's AFK.
That's true.
Next up, we have a simple yet important tip for those that care about the way their character looks within Darktide. This one is pretty obvious, but if you usually have a tendency to skim or completely ignore achievement systems, then this is your warning to forego that habit. Completing penances is an in-game way of unlocking new cosmetics, borders, and other hotkeys for your characters. Things are broken out into various categories, but some of the more interesting penances are class-specific and require some serious playtime and skill with those classes.
Oh,
The team
okay.
also does a good job showcasing which penances you're close to completing, so you can focus in on those if you want. Nonetheless, this isn't a menu to ignore, especially if you want to get out of your convict garb and into something a bit more fitting for a member of the warband. Next, let's talk about audio cues, specifically how audio cues can be used to understand what enemies your team is about to encounter. I love that Fat Shark uses audio to help inform the combat situation. It's such a unique way to approach a specific challenge and feels truly special to their game. So let's break it down. If you hear this, a pox sound is about to rush your team. Hound pathing is a bit weird, but this is one of the enemies that can completely incapacitate your teammate unless rescued by someone else, so be on alert. This next sound means a pox burster is nearby. Remember this scene from Two Towers?
I remember that.
That's exactly what pox bursters do. They run at your team, and if they get close enough, do a little jump and dive, then explode. Your job is to identify them, preferably mark them, and kill them as fast as possible. The sound does speed up and get louder as it gets closer, so be on alert. If you hear this sound, then a horde is heading your way. These are primarily made up of low-tier enemies, but the chaos of lots of little enemies can easily overwhelm a team, especially if they're already dealing with other enemies. This subtle yet distinct sound lets you know that a Dreg Tox Flamer is on their way. These flamers are equipped with flamethrowers which have remarkably long range, so it's best to deal with them as fast as humanly possible. If you hear this sound, then a mutant is quite literally charging towards your team. Easily one of the most annoying enemies in the game, these brutes will rush one member of your team, and if they reach them, will pick them up and slam them around. The final two sounds indicate when you're about to come face to face with a monstrosity, namely the Beast of Nurgle and the Plague Ogre. Each has a distinct sound, and it's important that you recognize them. The Plague Ogre sounds like this, and the Beast of Nurgle sounds like this. If you hear either, you better be ready for a fight. These sounds are crucial to identify during a mission, and a simple way to make sure you always hear them, turn down your music. Our team actually plays most games without music, so we can add our own music into our videos later on. So we haven't had this issue, but we see a lot of folks on the forums talking about how hard it is to hear enemy sounds. Well, there's your solution. Maybe bring your music down to 50%, and if that doesn't help, bring it down even further. It should give the enemy sounds some room to pop through that noise floor. Alright, after that deep dive, let's bring it back to something simple. There are a few missions in the game where your team will have to collect batteries or ammunition, basically something that looks like this. These items have to be carried on your shoulder and restrict your ability to move quickly. You can, however, throw them. This is a really useful trick if you need to get the item across a gap and say a teammate is there to receive said thrown deliverable. Throwing the item can lead to a faster outcome when dealing with these specific objectives, but you really have to have a team that understands it's part of the process. If it's just one player throwing things, it really doesn't solve for much. But if the entire team is in sync, then it's very possible it can shave seconds, if not minutes, off your completion time. It's also worth mentioning that Ogrins don't have to deal with a movement penalty when picking up these items. So if you have one on your team, make sure they're doing the heavy lifting, because most likely it'll result in a faster, more efficient completion of the objective. This next tip annoys me more than anything else on our list. Did you know that in Darktide, you can sell your items for ordo dockets? No? Don't worry, the rest of the world didn't either. In an attempt to streamline the menus, the team decided to just give players a simple discard function. However, when you do discard something, you do receive ordo dockets. This is actually a pretty big deal when leveling up, as you don't have a lot of funds to play with, and you're constantly hunting for a new weapon at the armory to help you break into harder difficulties. I fully expect this to be patched out at some point. In my mind, there's no way they can just leave this in the game as is, but you never know. Stranger things have happened. Let's pick things up and talk about hordes. We mentioned them before, but I think we need to take a second to really look at how best to handle these massive waves of enemies. Darktide maps never change, so after a few runs, you really get familiar with the layout of each mission. Use that to your advantage. When you hear that horde sound, start looking for a choke point. This is easily the best way to handle a horde. It doesn't have to be a perfect situation, just any sort of way to funnel enemies into your area so your team can tear them apart. When hordes are at their most deadly is when rushing a team in a big open area, but on the flip side, when they're easiest to manage is when they are funneled through a small opening or have to climb up ledges. Then they're ripe for the picking. Use this strategy and you'll never get overwhelmed. If there's one tip I want you to take to heart, it's this next one. When you complete your last objective in a mission, please just run to the extraction point. Don't get cute, try and get a couple more kills in, because believe you me, everything can come crashing down right at the very end. In fact, this almost happened to our team just the other day. We were having a great run, right up until the last possible moment. We didn't hustle through the final doorway, got pinched on both sides, and nearly lost 20 minutes of work because we got careless. Bottom line, clear the objective and run to the end. Don't worry about your teammates, don't worry about getting a few more kills. It's not worth the risk of losing out on all that sweet XP you would otherwise gain by completing the mission.
That's true.
At the time of releasing this video, there are 3 monstrosities in the game: the brutal Plague Ogren, the disgusting Beast of Nurgle, and the brand new Demon Host. Both are formidable enemies with large health pools and a moveset that will drive you and your team bonkers, but they are killable. Each has an Achilles heel, a weak point worth exploiting if you're hoping for a quick and painless encounter. For the Beast of Nurgle, that weak point is on its back. You'll see a bright yellow sack, and attacking this will count as a critical hit and you'll deal additional damage. For the Plague Ogren, you best aim for the head. In classic video game fashion, that big meaty skull is just the perfect place to put a few well-placed bullets, netting you some critical hits. There is a third monstrosity just released into the game called the Demon Host. This enemy is so remarkably different than the Plague Ogren and Beast of Nurgle, but equally, if not more, terrifying. The boss lies dormant until disturbed. If your team attacks the Demon Host or shines a light on it, similar to the witch from Left 4 Dead, the monstrosity will engage. Here's the thing about this boss. It really is a DPS check. It will relentlessly pursue a member of your team until they're knocked out. If the boss knocks out that teammate, it'll then channel a special ability and instantly kill them, removing them from the equation. This is a dangerous enemy, one you either need to nuke down or avoid entirely before it's too late. While any damage to these monstrosities is acceptable, there's something to be said about the team that can take them out of the equation quickly. Not only are they some of the most deadly enemies in the game, but when fighting alongside other enemies, things can get out of hand quickly. So best practice for perfect and hit those weak points. All right, so next up, I want to talk about coherency and the importance of staying together as a team. I cannot sell you enough on this concept because teamwork is at the heart of Darktide. Sometimes when people tell you that, it's BS, right? You're a good player, you can handle pretty much anything. Well, you can't handle Darktide when you're not in coherency range, and that's just the truth. Coherency has some important impact on your team. First, you need to know where to look to find coherency. It's directly to the right of your health bar. The number is dynamic and will change based on the number of players in range. Now, that coherency affects a few things. First is toughness. The more players in coherency range, the faster your toughness replenishes after being depleted. And second, every class has a different aura that provides their team with a buff if they're in coherency range. On top of that, every class has feats that are affected by coherency, so the more you stick together, the better your combat performance will be. You'll most likely never know the full impact of those effects, but trust me, they're there. Staying together also becomes vital in the harder difficulties because, quite frankly, most single players can't handle the overwhelming force of the enemy's Fat Shark throws your way. There are certain points of each map where you'll need to jump down to a lower landing, and at these ledge points, it's really important to make sure your team is all together. In a perfect world, you're communicating via voice comms when to jump, but in most situations, you're not going to be talking to your team. You have to be paying attention. If someone is overzealous and jumps, it's usually best to follow suit. A team that stays together wins together and all that good stuff. On the flip side, if your team jumps and you stay on the ledge, well, that's not great either. Consider enemies like the Trapper and the Hound, which have the ability to incapacitate you. Without your teammates, you're trapped and will eventually die, and if you're caught out on a ledge by yourself, you're an easy target. Staying together was less of a factor in Fat Shark's previous game, Vermintide 2. It was still important, sure, but not in the same way it matters in Darktide. Believe me when I say a large part of your success has to do with how good you are at staying with your team and keeping a strong coherency. In the spirit of team play, the final thing you need to know has to do with ammo. Next to your teammate's picture, you'll see a little ammo icon. If that icon is white, that player has full or nearly full ammo. If it's yellow, they're starting to run low on ammo. Orange means they're dangerously low. And if it's red, that means they are out of ammo. So if you have an ammo crate and are wondering when to drop it, glance over at your teammates and hook them up. While it might not matter to some, I thought it was important to point out some of the primary objectives in Darktide. Each type of mission influences the gameplay in a different way. Missions aren't created equal, and choosing to fight a boss on level 1 is much different than fighting a boss on level 5, so it's important to know what you're getting into. Raid is a mission where you're collecting valuable materials for the Imperium. Assassination is when you have to take down a high priority target, and these missions will always end with a boss fight. Strike is your standard, straightforward mission where you're just pushing through to the end. Espionage is when you mess with enemy intelligence and feed them false information. These missions often require you to use the special data interrogator tool. Repair is a mission where you have to repair a critical piece of technology, keeping Tertium alive. Disruption is when you inject yourself right in the middle of the heretics' plans and disrupt everything. And investigation is when you use a servo skull to scan key locations for intel. These missions require you to use the scanning tool we talked about earlier in this video. We found that these missions usually run a few minutes longer than average, mostly because of the lack of understanding around the Auspex tool. But we expect this to change as people get more familiar with the game. I also want to point out special conditions that change other aspects of the map. The one in particular I want to call out is called Fewer Hordes. This is such an awesome affix as it reduces the number of hordes that get called in during a round. That's it. No tricks, no black magic, just an easier mission. With this condition active on a map, we found that we could push the difficulty 1 or 2 tiers above where we would normally run because of the less chaotic nature of that mission. It's still tough, and the higher you go, the more elites you have to contend with, but it's well worth the risk and the extra XP for completing a more challenging encounter.
Introducing the new Sleep Number Climate 360 smart bed, the only smart bed in the world that actively cools, warms, and effortlessly responds to both of you.
As a Psyker main, I love this next tip because it has literally helped propel our team to success on some really challenging missions. If you didn't already know, the pinging system in Darktide is pretty decent. You look towards whatever elite enemy you want to ping, tap a button, and bam, everyone on the team can see that enemy's movements, whether they're visible or not. It's a great tool to help your team focus fire on a priority target, but this becomes an even bigger deal when you consider some of the map conditions that impair your team's vision. In those cases, when you're dealing with either fog or lack of light, you can still use the ping system to great effect. Just aim in the general direction of the enemy and spam your ping button until you get a hit. It's a really simple and effective way of still being able to mark targets even though you can't see them. This matters a lot for our group because it allows me, again, a Psyker main, to pop the heads of those targets before they even remotely hurt our team. It's been a game changer for us, and I think it will be for you too. You might already know that missions can sometimes come with different secondary objectives. In this case, I want to focus in on one secondary objective in particular, locating grimoires. These are books you find laying around the game world, and by picking them up and beating the level, you gain a little bit more XP, but that's not what I want to talk about. What's more important to understand is the effect grimoires have on your team. As soon as you pick up a book, your team will start taking corruption. While holding a grimoire, that corruption cannot be removed via a Medicae station, which means effectively your max HP has been reduced. If you pick up a second grimoire, that max HP is reduced even further. You need to think carefully about whether or not you need that extra XP before picking up the item, because on the higher difficulties, that reduction of max health could be the difference between life and death. You can opt to discard the grimoire, and this does remove the corruption, but the book explodes in a cloud of smoke and you'll lose out on that extra XP when completing the mission. I'll be honest, we didn't realize the grimoire was tied to our max HP. We just thought there was a Medicae bug, but after doing a little testing, it was clear. Our final tip is really about understanding the leveling structure within Darktide and making sure you make the most out of your time with the game. Keep in mind this might change based on the team's rebalancing of Darktide at any given point, but it's important foundational knowledge. If the goal is to reach level 30, then you really should be focusing on the optimal path to reach that point. As you might expect, each difficulty rewards you with a different amount of XP upon completion. Difficulty 1 rewards 1700 XP. If you were only to run level 1 missions, you need to run 78 missions in total to reach max level. Difficulty 2 rewards 1800 XP. If you were only to run level 2 missions, that would drop down to 74 missions. Difficulty 3 rewards 2,650 XP. If you were only to run level 3 missions, that number drastically drops, requiring only 50 missions to reach max level. Difficulty 4 missions reward 3,550 XP. If you were only to run level 4s, you'd have to complete 38 missions. And difficulty 5 rewards 4,300 XP. If you somehow manage to only run level 5s, it would take 31 missions to reach max level. Woo. As you can see, there's a big jump between difficulty 2 and 3, and this is really what I want to draw your attention to. If you have a solid group, usually not a pickup, and you can break into difficulty 3 missions, you're going to soar through leveling much faster. Add on to this any sort of conditional factors and or side objectives, and that level 3 mission can easily net you thousands of XP. Remember to look out for that fewer hordes modifier I mentioned before. It's a condition that makes the game easier and rewards you with bonus XP, so keep your eyes peeled at all times. Conditions and side objectives both award XP, so if you find a mission with both, you should consider taking it so long as you have the right group to complete it effectively. Also remember that side objectives reward XP based on how many items you find. So if the goal is to find 3 scriptures and you only find 2, you still get XP for finding those 2. Searching for these items does take time, and every minute you add means minutes away from completing other missions, so be wary of spending too much time hunting for trinkets. We plan on doing a deeper dive into XP closer to launch when changes to the game settle down, so keep an eye on the channel if you're interested in that guide. So there you have it, everything we wish we knew sooner about Fat Shark's latest game, Warhammer 40k Darktide. There's no doubt the game will continue to evolve over the next year or two, and we plan on covering all the action here on the channel. So if you want to stay up to date with everything going on in the Warhammer universe, consider subscribing. We've also got our eye on 2023 and a number of big games coming out very soon. In fact, we have 2 awesome videos detailing all of the games we're looking forward to playing and talking about here on the channel. So if you're interested, give those videos a watch. Finally, if you want to support the channel, how about picking up a piece of Legacy Gaming merch? Our first ever collection is available to buy right now on our website at legacygaming.gg/shop. You can pick up a shirt, a hoodie, or a hat, and all the proceeds go right back into helping build our channel. My name is Kodiak, and from everyone here at Legacy Gaming, thanks for watching, and play on.
Wow, it's a lot. It's a lot I have to do. It's a lot. It's a lot. What I have to do. It's a lot. PC heaven. This game is a PC heavy game, but I could run it. I could finally get to my character. But I'm gonna play with a lot of these characters. This is my preacher. And I'm gonna play with a lot of I'm gonna get a lot of other characters. You know, the next character I'm gonna try out, because some people said a lot of people ain't play with the sharpshooter. I'm gonna play with the sharpshooter. First, I gotta remember my buttons. Just gotta wait till this thing load up. All right. Yeah, I got it out. Oh, I gotta be a level 11. That's a training area.
Are you determined? Do you wish your armaments to be refined?
I gotta refine my armor. Oh, I see.
Existence seems so much more agreeable after our discussions.
Yeah, I'm gonna play this for a minute. Start leveling up and grinding. I love it. If you want to join up with me. If you want to join up. Yeah, I was looking at the YouTube video. Well, all you have to do. Whenever you ready to join up. Let me see. You in Burma? Oh yeah, you in Warhammer. Oh, talking about the lad. All right. Oh yeah, my stream is going good, man. Everything going well. The only thing I could tell you is, hold on. Let me. Only thing I could tell you is that you can. What this thing doing? You could turn all your. Just try to turn everything low. Just put like everything on low settings. Like just turn everything just low settings, motion blur. I would turn motion blur off because I don't like motion blur. But try to turn everything low when you go to when you play the game. Just turn everything low. Now if you got a RTS card, you could turn this on and just put super resolution out about boosting. It depends what kind of graphics card you got. It basing on like what kind of graphics card you have. If your graphical card can boost, like it's based on. Let me cut it off. It based on what type of graphics card you have, and you can boost it. Yeah, you got an Infinity. Yeah, I got an Infinity, but it's based on what type of graphics card. Yeah, like you go to GeForce Experience. Go to GeForce Experience and go up here to drivers. Well, you can't hardly see. Go up here to drivers and and just go up here to whatever driver you got. Like no, yeah, you go up here to whatever driver you have. Like you gotta go ahead to the little card right here and to see what kind of driver you have. Cause like me, I got an Infinity GeForce RTS 3060. And once you go there, and, once you go there, you could go to Warhammer and wait till the Lord. Yeah, go to Warhammer Darktide. Then you just go here to settings right here. You go to settings and man, my throat. You go to settings and just hit reset. Like you hit reset and then do this. Yeah, it said hardware detector. The CPU, the GPU, and and then it'll say your own. And then if you pass it, it'll say, well, your PC meet the minimum requirements to play the game. But yeah, so you can change or override these settings at the menu. So like me, I could override it. That's all I had to do to change the resolution. I ain't too much worried about all this. But yeah, that's basically what, you have to do. And then help fix the lag, but like with the streaming wise, streaming wise is different. The streaming is different because I had to go to, man, I had to put like I tried to stream Battlefield 2042. It's just like pulling teeth because Battlefield was PC heavy. Like this game is PC heavy. No, what it is that you were playing the game through the beta. See, I had that problem with when I was playing through the game with the beta. The game lags me out. But yeah, what it is that when you're trying to stream the game, you got to. It basically you got to actually like turn the settings down on the streamers, whatever streaming service you got. You got Prism. Prism is like OBS, and what it is that you kind of gotta have what it is. I'm trying to explain the whole lot. If my mouse go this side, hold up. All right. I can't go to the set stage. Let me go to setting. Can't go to setting. Can't go to web browser. Don't go to web browser. Well, matter of fact, hey man, tell me what kind of graphics card you have. Tell me what graphics card you got on your PC. All right, you can't see what I'm doing, and I got the thing on game mode. All right. Whoa, 1 second. See this game here. All right. If you running it, you guys have a. I'm looking at the system requirements. The minimum requirement is you gotta have a Windows 10 / Windows 11. You gotta have an Intel i5 5600, 3.3. I ain't gonna read all this, but I know you have a Ryzen 2400G, and you have 5 gigs, no 8, not 5 gigs, 8 gigs of RAM, and you want to have a NVIDIA GeForce GTX 970 or AMD Radeon RX 570 Direct 12 broadband internet, 50 gigs of RAM. That what the recommended settings is. But I really don't look at the settings of it because it don't really base off of that. Yeah, just go. Yeah, that's why I say just go to the all right, I tell you. All right, let me help you out. You gotta go right here to the little square, and you just right click. No, yeah, right click on the start menu. The right click on that, and it take you to the system settings, or it go to device management. And then on device, see, I'm on my other, device management come up. You go right here to the display adapter. And it'll tell you what graphic card you got right here. Oh yeah, excuse my screen. It's so bright. It's the set of how I got my camera. It's so bright. And then just go to property, hit right click on property, and show you what kind of graphic card you had. Or you could go to GeForce Experience. If you don't want to do all that, you go to GeForce Experience, click this, go to the card right here, right next to your display name, and just hit settings, and it'll tell you what kind of graphics card you got right here. Right here. Or my little arrow pushing. Oh, I see the difference. I see the difference. I see the difference. You got a NVIDIA 10 system, you got a 3 gig. And I see the difference. I see why. What it is. Let me go to Steam. Matter of fact, hold up. Let me see something. Oh my God, I gotta watch the Death Battle. Let me go here. All these pop-ups.
Welcome to the battlegrounds. Are you ready, my...
All right, let me see. You got a G-Force. G-Force. No, I'll put to see something. All right, I put to see something. Okay, I'm looking at YouTube. This is the 1060. This is the 1060. You might have to upgrade that old graphics card. If somebody's playing they playing with a 1060. I don't know how the fuck they be doing. I don't know how the fuck they be playing this. This is a 1060. Oh, I see. I see. Hold up. I see. Hold up. Warhammer Darktide 1060 6 gig. So somebody was streaming with a 6 gig. I'm talking about a 3 gig. I don't know why I'm doing this on stream, but trying to see. Trying to help you out. That's 2 weeks ago. Everybody got a six gig. Everybody got a 6 gig. Yeah, they got a 1060 16 gig. Yeah, I hate to say it that in order to run this game, you gotta have at least like a higher. Well, I'm not gonna say that. Oh, yeah, you gotta have another graphics card. You gotta have a higher graphics card in order to run. It ain't about it's 1060. It's the thing about it is that you got like a 1063 gigs and it won't play Warhammer, but it could play Vermintide, but it won't play the newer version of it. What I'm saying, in order to play the game, you gotta have like a higher graphical, at least like. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. How many gigs you probably need? Cause like I said, you could run like a 970, and only thing you probably need at least like 8 gigs. Cause most a lot of them games are run by at least by 8 gigs. Like a 8 gigs of RAM, not RAM, but on 8 gigs, like a graphics card with 8 gigs, and that would get you by with a lot of, because a lot of games will run by at least 8 gigs. Like it will help your stream out with 8 gigs. Basically, you got to get like another graphics card with 8 gigs. You can do that. Drop the quality down to performance. You can do that, or you can do that. It will help, but it depends of the game. See what it is, the game and OBS, where the game and Prism is like, if you got to set up, you probably got like the game and Prism running on the graphics card. And both of them, it's like a fight. It's like the game be trying to get the quality and the stream, the Prism would get the same thing, and it'd be like a fight. If the game start getting higher than the stream, the stream start lagging. If the stream get higher with the game start lagging. So you kind of have to base it in. It's like you got to play around with the settings so much that once you get it balanced, you get it balanced. But it's like you got to play the game, you got to stream, you got to do test streams, because that's what I do. I test some of the streams out, make sure the quality was right, make sure the game will play, and then like it's basically like you have to turn some of the settings down, or you might have to turn it up, or might have to keep it medium. But basically is that like you got to play around with the stream, you got to play around with like the streamer program, and you got to play around with the game. So you could play around with the quality, or play around with the actually game. It's like it's like a lot of testing. You gotta do a lot of testing. But like I said, like if you could get the game balance with the stream and you get the stream balance with the game, you won't have no problem. But yeah, that's basic. What you might have to do, you might have to play around with the settings. You don't have to completely like wipe your whole stream out. You just have to go to the settings, play around with the quality. You gotta play around, like turn some of the quality down. And like the game, you might have to knock a lot of stuff on low settings so it won't pull as much on the game and the stream. Cause that's how, you know, that's how I did with Battlefield, man. Battlefield was like, and I got a newer graphics card, but Battlefield is PC heavy. I don't know why Battlefield 2042 was like that. Now I say if I could run Call of Duty with no problem, or run Call of Duty, and Call of Duty is heavy. Why the hell I can't run Battlefield? I like, goddamn. It's crazy. But let me run this game, play a few bit. Cause I know I'm about to be I'm probably go. I'm on a little energy, the little bit of energy I got left to play this game. And I'm about to try not to be passed up on this stream. The last stream, I actually fell asleep on my stream. You welcome, Apex, man. You welcome. You welcome. You welcome. It ain't no problem. Because the last game I played, it was Battlefield. No, it ain't Battlefield. I don't know what game I played. I was playing some game, I went to sleep. I just fell out. Got frustrated and fell out. All right, let me run this. But yeah, this game is kind of PC heavy. Yeah, when I was playing the beta, hell, my thing would kept crashing. I was like, man, I got mad about it. And then it was like say anything would crash, you just cut off. I don't even know. Hold on, matter of fact, let me see. Is this game on PlayStation? I doubt it. I doubt it. Nope. Nope. But Vermintide is on here on PlayStation. All right, let me go around and do some quests. Oh, you know what I got?
Reporter, Tertian's okay on the first two, but the heretics are making the third scarce. We've identified the storage silo that's at the heart of the contagion. That's where you start. Get down there and deal with the demon by any means necessary. You know how this works.
No. Oh God, the game froze up. Oh, the game froze up. The stream back on. Oh my, it back on. The game crashed. The game crashed. That was crazy. I already know what I had to do. Hold up, hold up, hold up. The game crashed. It crashed hard. Alright, 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 alright. That scared the shit. That scared the shit. I was like, what the hell? Alright. The game crashed my I almost crashed my whole stream. Alright, let me see. Work 3 is 9. I'm put work 3 is 1. But work 3 is 1. Yeah, that's how I'm supposed to did it at 1. Man, this game here, that's the first time ever my game almost crashed my stream. Let me see, it's still streaming. I doubt it's still streaming. I'm still streaming. I thought my stream would crash, man. I'm like, no, buddy. This game is PC heavy. This game is super PC heavy, man. You probably have to have a damn a damn RTS, a RTS 4090 in order to play this game. I don't know why they made this game like so high performance. That was like that was scary. That was scary. I think my stream turned red. Everything cut out. Everything was trying to reconnect it. And I'm over here like, oh my God. No. I ain't even played the game yet. I ain't even played the first. All right, got this game on one. All right, you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna turn this on VC on. Keep the game going. Alright, I'm gonna try it again. I wanna do crit fight. I'm gonna try it again. Please, this game don't cut off. I'm gonna be heated. Let me at least play one match. Okay.
The heretics utilize certain excise vaults as a contagion silo. Breach, acquire, return. Vault defenses are formidable. To gain access, interface with the nearby servitor colony and gain today's cipher idents. The contagion vials are too unstable to transport. Utilize the pneumatic conveyor. Then return.
I got a nail in my shoe. See that screw hanging out. Oh my damn god, this game. If we gonna start a mission, it froze up. The game is froze up. Now everybody else was playing the game. There you go. It might crash. It might crash. Good. I'm trying not to get mad. So I'm gonna try this again. 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 I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna try this again. If it don't play, man, I'm gonna be like, man. I'm not gonna refund this game. No, no. I'm gonna wait till them get a fit. A good. I'm gonna wait till them get a damn bait. If I can't play it, I just ain't gonna play it. If I can't play it, I just ain't gonna play it. It's already late. I'm half asleep. And I ain't even played one match. That's how bad it is. I ain't played one. Let's try it. This broken game it's broken. They should never did a pre-order beta. I'm just gonna hate to say it. They should never did a pre-order beta on this game until they had the game fixed. Now the game is crashing. I ain't gonna worry about it. I ain't gonna worry about it. I'm gonna try this again. If they can't fix this game, I'm just ain't gonna play it till they fix it. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try it.
Tertium's got a problem with its water supply, chiefly that it's no good for drinking. The trouble's confined to a single silo, for now. The heretics are pumping their poison in from there. You know the drill. Drive the demon off, and hopefully that'll get the water clean enough to drink.
Oh my god, this game. Oh my god, this game.
The whole place is dedicated to water purification.
You stick around here, you'll see it can only get worse. Trust me. Make for the Ragged King's court. You can reach the streets from there.
Look out! Exploding barren!
This is working in the damn beta, bro. Help me, Jesus, thing.
It's hard, you know, being the only real person in a dream.
Beneficent Emperor, why do you test me so?
No, beloved, I don't think they meant to block the entrance.
Catamola!
Healer station. How delightful.
My duty, and nothing more. The tech priest seems strange, even for a member of the cult of Mars.
Talks a lot.
This place still hums with the after echoes of laughter. Oh, and screams.
Only down. Are we sure?
Oh, nice shot. I will. Shotgun! Oh, get you!
We're coming, Sparkhead.
There is no respite in this war. There is only strife everlasting.
We are all corpses in the making.
Request acknowledged.
They are shooting!
You need this ammunition, sweet brute. Kill that thing! Is that dead? We've been wrong before.
For my beloved.
Grenade, here.
You're being watched. They'll attack as soon as you call the elevator.
Got me some ammo.
I feel like my motion blur is on. Motion blur is on.
Hey, shouting, get your ammo.
Healing! I knew we'd find some.
starboard. I'm slipping away.
Oh, a grenade!
What saintly vision is this? A holo statue.
This is correct, is it?
For the golden throne! May this grenade deliver holy fire!
So many souls to snuff!
Fight in his holy name!
Battle's going to blow!
He provides the means of death unto his servant!
Down this way!
What is that? You shouldn't have made me angry!
Prison for ya!
Go there! Kill it! Kill it!
Got us a switch! Many enemies!
Everyone's so loud!
Yeah! We're the toughest!
Your end is nigh!
So many souls to snuff!
And it is getting.
Prayers are answered! Holy ammunition!
You asked this, you did! There's no way back up.
Need a strong point!
Dude taking all the ammo.
Kill that pig! Dead! See that?
You're almost to the silo. Whistles up.
How did the tree hurt?
Medicaid station!
Ammo here, Shouty!
Sniper! Yes, I told them. Hush now!
Ammunition! In the very nick of time!
Grenade!
You need this ammunition, fanatic.
How much ammunition can a single foot require?
Bring it up.
Katana! Purifying grenade!
I got one! I bet there are more.
Look for the rest. Killing one solves nothing.
Gunner, kill it! Kill it!
A chaos pound!
It's time to kill you!
Stop that monster!
You've got one more to destroy.
Got him.
That was crazy. I was running. I was running for my life. Feel like my motion blur was on. I got VC now. Quality, this good. Antioxidant. That's what it was. My motion blur was on.
Got my eye on you.
We're done here.
I will do as you wish.
Please give me some pans. See what I got.
my lore.
Let's see how about 140.
Here to serve. Do you require further assistance? Greetings.
I can improve your armaments if motivated. I trust you are pleased, Varlet. Go. There is...
After this next drop, Rennick wants a word. Don't know why.
Understood. Nothing keeps that man happy.
Data intercepts suggest a new strain of pathogen designate strain Kappa 687453, Hermeticus omega, is present in Tertium. You are tasked with identifying the new strain. Do so by scanning plague residue in transit hub HL1611. I trust that is clear. I can use smaller words if required.
Redemption is better earned in the darkness.
This is inadequate and extremely poor lighting.
This is the front line for Tertium!
Proceed to the transit hub and employ your auspexes.
Time to earn our pay! We have slain the Ranger! Once we're down for good! But you can't make that shot again!
For him on terror! Let this grenade obliterate our foe!
Probability of misadventure high.
Pilgrim, the barrel! Help me before I fall!
Emperor, just strong.
Oh, we've got a hurricane!
Not dead. A bit worse than that.
That sound! It shivers my soul! Medical station!
See that thing awaken! No! Follow!
Take it
I am unstoppable!
Just stop me!
Take shot, Connor! I feel lightheaded!
Patch up now! Oh, where's Damo? This will be common and no change!
Oh, the priest's gone!
Stop it! Grab that boomer!
Heresy on Atoma has kindled a great wrath in me.
Anger is good for fighting.
Imagine being on Holy Terror. What would that be like?
Oh, November must be endless rations.
I pray for holy terror and for the salvation of mankind.
Can you walk through doors? No. Then find the release.
Soon, you will be a memory!
Ammo!
Door open!
Confirm. Arriving at the quarantine zone. Task. Seek Auspex targets.
Holy grenade!
Initiate search location. Deploy your auspices and remain alert with data points.
Flamer is dead! Purge the unclean! His target has been scanned!
There is nothing more to be gained here. Upload your data to the servo skull.
Flamer!
Flamer's dead!
More data is required. This location appears promising. Ready your auspices and begin your search.
Those who live here suffer, while the rich enjoy the fruits of the workers' labors. Suffering reveals character.
That will be sufficient. Upload to the servo skull if so good. The Omnicide is not yet satisfied. Acquire new targets for scanning. I believe you have reached the next designated scan zone. Employ auspices. The servo skull awaits your data. I await your compliance. All plague strains accounted for. Data inconclusive. Continue search in adjoining structure.
Show some spirit! We fight a war eternal in the master of mankind's name.
Could be a bit easier, don't you reckon?
By our trials, we are tested. Have a care that thou art not found wanting, for I shall be thy judge.
This is a lag and miss, man. Everybody lag.
We must head up! I see you! Drag shotgunner! Precision! Seek a clean shot!
Up that way! Master! See my deeds!
Beware! The barrel explodes! A ranger comes! The ranger is dead!
Sweet ammo here, priest.
To group together.
Medivac down!
Praise the master!
Praise the Emperor's beneficence!
Ammo!
Ammunition!
Deploy the servo-style seeker unit.
Ranger, no limit. No limit. Ranger dead.
Regulations E to 112.
The Emperor.
A nest of heresy and corruption. Rotten without, rotten within!
Yes, this would appear to be the place. Commence your scan.
Chaos Hound!
Get it up!
Fighting the Emperor!
Got me out!
my holy purpose? Think I might have a problem here?
More data is required. This location appears promising. Ready your auspexes and begin your search.
The beneficent Emperor guides your hand!
Thou knowest my might, Guardian! For it is thine also!
My prayers are answered! Holy ammunition!
Relocate for extraction.
Hold fast, sinners! Turn the fool out!
Ammunition slab! Remember?
I can't fight without ammo! For the master of mankind! The grandfather! said you would rather. Ranger knowledge! This way! Ranger engaged! Here's to earn your rations, lads. Come too far to give up now.
Man, that was crazy. That was crazy. That was like crazy, huh? Let's see where I go.
Ready to serve. Can I assist you further? Function complete.
I'm on the level 7.
What can I do for you? Oh no, I'm sure that will look just fine. Be careful down there. Heretics have no sense of style.
I'm gonna play one more match and then I'm gonna call it a night. That still ain't giving me no pants.
A complex has fallen into enemy hands, and it's putting out a real strange broadcast. Crawls right down the brain and corrupts you from within. Bad stuff. I'll drop you nearby. Get in and stop that signal. Don't waste any time.
ventilation system?
You should probably pick up the pace. You've a long walk ahead of you.
How can faith endure in such a barren place?
How high up are we now, anyway?
Just stay away from the edge, yes? You can't get to the complex directly. You need to get into the vent tunnel.
Time to go to work.
Engaging focus fire. Shot readied.
I'll make soldiers of you lot yet. Assuming you live that long.
Oh, something to look forward to.
I'm liking the pilot's energy. What do you make of her?
I reckon we could do much worse. At least she's sober. I think.
I like her. So you watch yourselves, all right?
You're not real. You're not real. You're not real. I'm not wicked. I'm not. I don't know who I am. Who am I? Who am I? The voices. Someone stop the voices. Yes, of course, that's what it means. Buzz. Get out of my head. I won't do it.
I feel another headshot coming on! Go
This
there!
way!
Reckon it can be recharged? Now this is more like it! Much better than the grubby levels down below!
It's not always like this. You don't want to be here in a sandstorm.
This one's Arcadia. Prepper kill.
Target that burster!
Warriors of the Beneficent Emperor, we shall prevail! Eliminating targets.
Sigma Minority 3-3! Incoming!
The heretics feed on their own as readily as outsiders.
Here they come.
One grenade!
A grenade!
Ammo here, Zealot.
Med station! Heal up!
Ammo!
Might I petition you for some ammunition? If you have anything to spare, that is.
I'm doing more good with this ammo than you
Medicaid
are!
station.
Grenade!
This is it. Power up the gate and you can keep moving.
Foxwalker!
One grenade. Heads together, yeah. Oh, come on! You need me!
Ammo crate!
While heretics remain to be slain, you must fight, veteran!
You! Oh! Where all this between this place and hell?
Vent open. You're good to proceed. The complex shouldn't be far away now.
Sniper's what we need. None better than a rattling.
Difficult to command, but lethal for sure. They like a tipple for sure. Where being drunk makes them even better shots. The only way is down.
Fighter's dead! Looks like a grenade!
Ammo! Captain! I am judgment!
Eliminate the tug. Get healed to get back in the war zone.
On your feet, veteran! Out there, veteran!
Tear them apart!
Man, we almost had it. We almost had it. That was crazy. The game was just going through the 360. It's when the 360. All right, let me see. Alright, everybody, I'm about to get ready to sign off here. I probably will play this tomorrow. And y'all already see it ain't a perfect game. And it's a lot of work they should have done to this game. My impression, I have a fun experience. My first impression is that the game is good, the game is fun, the game is enjoyable. And they got this game so high demand on PC, and not on my PC because I played it, but it needed a lot of work into it. It needed a lot of you know, performance. The performance patch, they need to just do some patches, some work on the game so much. But it's not a bad game. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I'm gonna be playing more of it. I am gonna play it tomorrow. But I really like it a lot. It's just the fact that this game at Darktide is very balanced because I can play Darktide all day, all night, and I won't have no kind of bad experience into this game. But I like it. Of course, day one games gonna always have issues. Nothing don't be perfect on day one. You know, that's how it is. Nobody ain't perfect. Anyway, I would play this tomorrow. I'm probably gonna play this at night because I can get some rest. Because I just wanted to play WoW and wanted to start my art story. I might do it again. I might just do it with Gotham Knights, trying to push up Gotham Knights. I don't know. But other than that, that's about it. Y'all have a good night. Y'all be blessed. Y'all keep your head up. Some of y'all have a blessed day. Like me, I'm gonna have a blessed night. I'm gonna give me some rest. I'm tired. I ain't had no sleep at all. So I'm probably gonna give me some rest. See y'all on the next stream. Y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed. All right, y'all. Peace out.